we got off to a poor start. I thought, defensively giving up 37 in the first quarter is just too many. Did better in the second. Had a good third in terms of the point differential. And then in the fourth, down the stretch, we weren't able to get the ball in the basket. And they made plays offensively, and they made shots. And so that's where it got away from us. We're going to have to be better on the boards. We're going to have to be better with turnovers. And we're going to have to play better overall.
All right, Hallie?
Hey, Rick. What changed from that third quarter to the fourth quarter in terms of maybe what they were doing or what you guys were doing? It just kind of seemed not a stark drop off, but what was the difference, did you think?
I'd have to look at it and give you the exact times. I know we had a 7-point lead at one point, I think midway through the fourth. And then we needed to keep attacking downhill as much as possible. We had some good looks at threes that didn't go in. And they made plays at the other end. And they have great playmaking. They have great skill players. McCollum being back out there, was a big factor in the way he played. And Lillard just had an average night for him with 31 points, but he's a great player too. And they had, their role players stepped up when they needed to. So, we'll look at it. We'll make some adjustments, and we'll get ready for Sunday.
Eddie?
Like, I know rebounding is always important, but especially late, the offensive rebounds they got, you force a miss by McCollum and it ends up with Covington's three-pointer. How big are those possessions that don't end up being your possessions?
Yeah, it's a big difference maker when you don't come up with those. I don't know exactly how many there were, but there were too many. And, at that point we had gotten in a situation where there was a deficit and we were needing to pitch a shutout. We were doing a good job in getting some good stops defensively, but the inability to clean the boards, was a big problem.
Kevin?
Was there anything in particular tonight, Coach, that they were doing against Porzingis where he was struggling offensively and not able to get into kind of rhythm that he's accustomed to getting into in these games?
Look, he's going to see a switching defense on a lot of nights in those situations. He's got to move. He's got to react. We've got to find him in situations where he can be effective. He got off to a slow start, and we just got to involve him a little more. And look, this is a situation where I don't want us to be a play calling team. First, I want us to be a team that can play and create problems for the opponent, by playing out of concepts. And, with switching, it adds an added element. Switching is something that's designed to put hesitation into what you're doing. And to stagnate ball movement, and we can't allow those things to happen. And again, we'll look at it and we'll make adjustments we need to make for Sunday.